Hey guys! So it's taken me a while to record this vlog entry because I've been pretty embarrassed about it. I don't know why I feel embarrassed, but I've been embarrassed, frustrated, more so angry with myself, but along this journey, it's taught me to truly take care of myself, which is weird because I literally had to be forced with a sickness to sit down, understand, prioritize yourself, put yourself first, and stop always taking care of others. Focus on you. You've been raised taught to take care of others, put others' needs before yours instead of you valuing yourself, and now it feels as though everything I've been taught has been broken down and forced, stop. Just stop. Focus on you. And I want to say that's been the hardest lesson I've had to deal with so far while dealing with lymphoma. So, most of my family and friends know that I have been diagnosed with stage 3 lymphoma. I have classical Hodgkin's lymphoma. I had these terrible swollen lymph nodes. I had 2 golf ball size lymph nodes in my armpits. They actually went down now, which I'm super excited about. I did not shave. Ooh, I'm so sorry. But yeah, they went down, and so you can feel a small little knot in my armpit, but it's not as bad as it used to be, so I'm really excited about that. I feel the changes. I've already had 3 treatments so far. This past Tuesday was supposed to be my 4th treatment, which means I would have been on treatment for 2 months, but honestly, treatment makes me feel terrible. I understand it. I need the dosage of medicines and whatnot, but I've never wanted to start treatment. Let me be clear there. I've always wanted to be natural, fully natural. There's holistic healing, spirituality, everything except the medicine. But my lymph nodes were getting so bad, out of control, it was contaminating my blood. So how we figured this out was I barely had movement in my right arm. I'm so happy I'm able to lift my arm up this far. I used to have to hold my arm out because I was just so uncomfortable. I couldn't even put my arm down. I was having trouble sleeping. My lymph nodes were getting very enlarged that it was messing up my lungs. So now I'm on an inhaler because I barely could breathe from this lymphoma, and it was just affecting me terribly. But with treatment, I was actually able to take the swelling down from my lymph nodes. I've been walking more, so that's been helping me. My fatigue isn't as bad, and my appetite is up and down because after I'm done with treatment, everything tastes like metal. I don't know if that's a common thing, but for me, at least the first 2-3 hours, everything tastes like metal. So after treatment, I try not to drive myself to treatment because the one time I did drive, I almost fainted trying to get home. And my house from the office is less than a 20-minute drive. It took me 45 minutes to get home, which was terrifying. I almost passed out behind the wheel, so I knew to pull over, take a break, catch my breath a little bit. I was chugging as much water as possible. And I want to say this, having lymphoma has been really scary. I've never been sick like this before, and I got tired of hearing myself saying I used to be an athlete. I used to play soccer all the time and ran cross country, and I used to do indoor soccer, and I used to coach people, but now I barely have trouble getting out of bed. And I was really angry with myself because I was having trouble walking for 15 minutes straight. I couldn't even go downstairs to just grab a glass of water. I was having trouble doing basic needs and necessities. That's why I started treatment. And with it being my 2nd month, next Tuesday will be my 2nd month of treatment, full month of treatment, I'm so frustrated. Treatment is so tedious. It takes 5 to 6 hours. So normally I go once a week, almost every other Tuesday. It's bi-weekly, so I'll get there around 9 a.m. So I'll wake up around 7, get there at 9, try to beat all the Houston traffic. Houston traffic. But yeah, I'll beat all the Houston traffic to get there, and I'll be there from 9 to 2. Bro, if I wanted to work a part-time job, I would have did it. But dear God, once a week, it is grueling, and it's just tiring because as I'm in treatment, I'm looking around, and I'm one of the youngest people there. So that takes a bigger effect on me because I'm just like, wow, out of all the people, I'm a third of y'all's age, and y'all got to live a full life, and I'm sitting here and just sick. But I'm very optimistic about it. I know I'm gonna beat this thing with no problem. Between my holistic natural healings and the treatment, we'll knock this out in no time. I won't be surprised if I'm done within the next month or so, which fingers crossed, we're hoping we'll be done soon. But yeah, my doctor was telling me that I have stage 3 lymphoma, and with this, it took 6 to 7 doctors to figure out what the hell was going on with me and what's going on with my body, because my timeline went like this. I got a vaccine July 13th. Yeah, July 13th of 2021. I went to Atlanta in August, and when I came back, I had these huge knots under my arm, and that's when all the trouble started. I caught COVID. I was sick for 2 months. Appetite shrank immediately. I was eating like a 4-year-old. I barely could eat anything. I didn't really want anything, so I was just surviving off of smoothies, juices, and water. I also caught strep throat, and with all that craziness going on, my allergies went insane. So I was having breathing problems on top of that. It was just shit after shit after shit, and I was getting so frustrated. And the exciting thing was, after me getting sick and becoming better, I got the job at Tesla, started working at Tesla, delivering cars. After 2-3 months, fatigue punched me in the face. It basically took over my whole life. I was getting super tired. I'd have to take a break when I was working, I had to take a break every 30 to 40 minutes. I had to find time just to run to my car, sit down, catch my breath for 10 minutes, and then get back to work. And so that was just taking a toll on me. Around December, I got sick again. So I was just like, hey, this is not working out. I need to stop working, which I had to quit Tesla. I was depressed about it because I was like, man, this is a really cool job. I love Tesla. It's new technology. It's taking over Austin. And I just had to stop working after, around December. I want to say I already visited four doctors by then. And so one of my oncologists, he finally steered me in the right direction. So I had to get a biopsy done. And with this biopsy, it helped signify, there's something cancerous in my lymph nodes. It's not just my lymph node trying to clean something out. Something's trapped in there. And so you can see it all within the right side of my body. I had stuff going on. So in January, I got a biopsy. I don't even know what they call it. I don't remember what they call it, but it was a biopsy withdrawal. So they were taking out parts of my lymph nodes, testing my blood. After January, I got a lymph node specialist to check out what was going on with my lymph nodes and testing my blood and stuff. And that's when they figured I had classical Hodgkin's lymphoma. So from there, with the lymph node specialist, she sent me over to an oncologist. I love my oncologist. She's so cool. She's very natural, holistic. And the best way she broke the disease down to me was, you have 3 things of juice in your fridge. You have juice, milk, water. You see a fire just started in your house. What do you grab first? First thought, water. You grab water, put the fire out. You wouldn't grab milk, you wouldn't grab juice. You would think, grab water, that'll immediately extinguish the fire. That's how she broke it down and explained taking treatment to me. And I was like, okay, that makes sense. I feel like crap. My lymph nodes are getting bigger by the day. I'm having trouble with mobility. My fatigue is just taking over my life. I'm not hungry. I'm not eating. So we figured, hey, let's put it out first. Immediately started treatment. So with treatment, I had to get this portacath put in. It's portacath. It doesn't hurt as it used to. It looks gross. I'm really glad at how it healed. But yeah, after I met with her, like 2 weeks later, I had to get a bone marrow biopsy. So they took a piece of my bone out of my hip. Oh, that was the worst 3 weeks because I never realized how much I used my hips. I barely could get out the car. Oh, car rides were terrible. And Houston roads are no help. There's so many potholes in the street and it just feels terrible. But yeah, I was having trouble getting out of my bed, I barely was sleeping. So out of my bed, off the couch, the car rides are trash. I did not want to go anywhere for a month. So I got my bone marrow done, and then right after my bone marrow, we got my catheter put in, and you can see the wire right here, and that really gave me trouble while sleeping. I felt paralyzed at night because I was like, man, I'm in pain. Like both spots are terrible. So I don't know, those are two of the biggest factors I had to deal with while dealing with all this news. And on top of that, I'm like, me and my family were just recovering from losing my little brother. My little brother got murdered last year, and so I just got tired of doctors telling me I'm stressed, I'm anxious. I was like, no, I'm just frustrated because my body's fighting against me. It's not actually working with me, and I am an athlete. I need to stop saying I used to be an athlete. I am an athlete. I'm used to just doing, like, working all the time. And so with the stress of my body shutting down, me stressed out and depressed and missing my little brother, all this stuff was just happening. And so it was just a lot of changes, I want to say, within the last 9 months. But now we finally have a plan, have a schedule, better eating habits. I even bought a water machine. I've been doing antioxidants water and alkaline based water, which has been a huge help because I've been feeling really dehydrated, especially after treatment. All I want to do is chug water. Like, I'm about to go on a water fast soon, and with this water machine, it's helped a lot. So I'm grateful for that. But yeah, here's a couple entries of me recording what's been going on, and I'll put this all together for you guys. Thanks for listening. I'll have more videos coming out soon.